The first thing we're going to do in this lesson is to update the stock material for our part that we created in lesson 4. And so go ahead and open up the simulations toolbar, go to the parameters dialog box here, and you want to make sure that you're on the solids tab. And so you remember in the last lesson we assumed that the top of the stock material was going to be at this plane right here, and we ignored the boss on the top of the part. We're going to go ahead and fix that. So we're going to go ahead, instead of 0.75 inches, we'll say 1.125 inches. And the other thing that we're going to do is we also assumed that the stock material was the same size as the bulk material here in our workpiece. And we're going to go ahead and say that the stock material is actually a ½ an inch bigger in both dimensions there. So we're going to offset this by 0.25 inches. And so that'll offset it on the right side. That right side has to do with the arrow on the chain. If I go ahead and turn the solid model off, you can see the chain that we defined that stock from here. The arrow points in this direction. If you imagine yourself sitting on that chain on the right, on your right hand side, that's the side that we're going to offset this on. So let's go ahead and update this. Click OK. We'll zoom back out so that we can see the whole part. Maybe turn back on our shading. And in the simulation toolbar now, if you just hit the pause button, it will draw the stock material. And you can see that it grew in both the X and the Y direction and in the Z direction, if you want to look at that again. And so now our stock material actually looks like the stock material that we're going to use to make the finished part.